Hey guys, guess what? Yes, Hearts of Iron 3 goodness again. So, what we're going to do is see where we left off. Now, what we were doing, if I remember rightly, is bringing some infantry and armoured cav into France to assist in this push-up into France, which seems to have occurred, obviously, slightly earlier than I'd planned. As you can see, we kind of pushed in from Spain. You can see here, Operation Santiago is pretty much complete. Spain is pretty much ours. Well, when I say ours, I mean England's, because they were primarily the main people there. And this obviously is us taking Italy. So we're in the process of doing that. And hopefully once these guys arrive in France, see there's those guys there, we can then get the remainder of these guys, which is all this lot, over there as well, transported into France and start pushing up into France and pushing back against the germs. So that's kind of the plan as it stands at the moment. So what we need to do is figure out where we are here. See, there and there. These guys are both in bad. See, what I'm tempted to do is take him out and make him his own commander. So that one, yeah, he's attached to the 9th Corps. So hopefully we'll get more, less of a issue with all this kind of funky stuff. Now I've got 4 there. Yeah, they're all making their way. That's wonderful. See if we can take that fort there. Now also we've got this area here. Hopefully we can get up to the right hand side of Italy and push into the bottom part of Germany. Whether or not we can attack through Denmark, where's that? So there we go. That's the Spanish finally being conquered there. So obviously the problem is that we could get cut off here when Vichy France gets taken over by Germany, which is a possibility that I can't discount. So yeah, those guys are attacking my guys. So yeah, there's kind of not really much to say there, is there? I mean, look at that. Yeah. So, you know, we pretty much got that. And those guys are now in good supply as well. So these guys are moving up. And these guys are moving up as well to better support this lot. So, hopefully, these guys should be arriving shortly. And we can move them up. There we go. So United Kingdom has now annexed Spain. So, oh well, they'll probably annex France as well. But we'll wait and see. So that area there is still being dealt with. They can't move yet. See, cannot organise for the next 41 hours. So they need to train up. Now, you've obviously got the Italians there. Now, you can see these guys still en route. 31st of October. Now, let's look in production, because you can see here loads of bits and bobs being produced. Quite a few Marines and an awful lot of armour. So, let's see. Let's set that to manual. Now, technology is going reasonably okay, as you can see. Let's see. Carrier anti-aircraft. What can I do to increase lower levels of training? Okay, we're at level 4. Strategic bomber armament even. We'll put that up, and we'll put nuclear physics research up as well. So, as you can see, these guys are coming in now. They'll move in with a collection of light armoured brigades and infantry to help work on the whole combined arms do that. Now, we're going to push them into there and try and take La Rochelle as quickly as possible. So any minute now these guys should come waltzing in and will land in Bayonne in France and then push up here and hopefully assist them with the attack. Now these guys obviously are moving up that way, so there's a nice collection of troops there, as you can see. Yeah, maximum strength 12,000, so yeah, it's pretty good, goddamn good there, as you can see, 9, 7, so that's 14, 23, 32, 41, 46, 54, 63,000 troops, and we've just had these guys land as well. So we're going to keep these Marines there, and we're going to move these guys up, and also we're going to send this back across to Washington to pick up the next guys. So we want to get them guys underway quickly. Now, there should be... Where is my Rangers? My task force? There's the US Pacific Task Force, who are making their way there. The... Oh God, where the hell are they? The Ranger Task Force, there they are. So there's the Ranger Task Force. They're supporting the campaign in Italy. So, as you can see here, you've got these guys moving up to support. These guys are Marines. They're not really designed to take on mountainy areas. Now, technology, if I'm right in thinking, I can produce mountain troops, yes, which means up the top here are the mountain divisions, but they won't be available until April 1944. Which could potentially cause me a problem, because the invasion of Italy may very well be over by then. That's primarily HQ there. That's armour. That's armour and infantry. Because what I'm thinking is, if I can take Taranto, let's move into Materna and move up to Napoli. Might as well make use of the Marines, to be honest. Do what I can with them. As you can see, they're pretty much going to fold. See, there are some infantry enemy in there. So our forces are under attack. So there we go. They're all moving in there any second. So we've got these guys moving up to there. These guys moving up to there. They obviously will take a little while to get there. November the 4th. So they've got a couple of days to make it there. Once they've made it there, you've obviously got the HQs moving up as well. The HQs can then follow them up and make sure that they're fully supplied and everything relating to that. The Battle of Roma. Oh, Nelly. We are now under attack by some people. So we've just won the Battle of Anzio, which is kind of not exactly unexpected. Now, we can't push in with those guys because they're not in a position to do anything. We will leave that Marine Division, that's a garrison I think, and what we'll do is the Alexander Graham Bell Flotilla, we'll put them in oh dear, let's see, can we put them in Washington? Now I've bloody lost Washington because I'm an idiot. Oh, we're up by Canada now, so Washington's actually there, isn't it? There we go. So the Alexander Graham Bell flotilla has been deployed there. Give them time to get their organisational things up. And that's Norfolk, or it should be Norfolk. Is it Norfolk? I'm pretty sure that was bloody Norfolk. Or maybe it's Norfolk down there. Ah, there's Norfolk, that's why. So, there we go. Rebase them to there. But strictly speaking, that is the primary area where the United States Navy on the west coast is based out of. Well, at least it is if you watch NCIS. Anyway, yeah, so all of a sudden it went hugely in our favour. So poor old General Gelb is not having a good day of it. So let's speed that up a bit. Now, I'm just going to pause it because I want to see what's going on with India. Because we've still got swathes of England here. See, hang on, we've still got Italy to deal with here as well. And that's not good, but yeah, see, look at this. Japan is just running riot through India at the moment, and we really need to deal with them as well. But the trouble is, the war against the Europe has to take priority. Because if we can finish Hitler off... I mean, historically, that's the way they did it. They agreed right from the start when 1941 and Pearl Harbor occurred. They agreed between English and the Americans that Hitler should be the priority and that the war in the Pacific, the Japanese, can be dealt with afterwards. Which is essentially what happened. So, you know, 1944 and then obviously 45 is dealing with Europe, and then the back end of 45 was dealing with Japan. So right now I cannot see any reason to break with historical precedent. We shall have to wait and see what happens. So anyway, we'll unpause that. Some units are in poor supply. Now let's have a look at the supply situation. See, so some are poor. I mean, as you can see, supplies are coming in. These guys need to push in there. Did I just say see 3 soldiers? Yeah, I think I just did actually. So there we go, we're pushing in there, helping that. The Battle of Royan. Let's attack them now. And then obviously, see, the question is, see, there is the Maginot Line. Now, for those of you who are unaware of what that was the defensive line of forts set up by the French. Unfortunately, it went only to the edge of Belgium, as it was at the time around here. So it wasn't until more hostility. So here's the edge of, here's Belgium there. So it wasn't until, you know, Belgium, you know, there was problems there and all the rest of it, that they then started to try and extend the Maginot Line, but by then it wasn't fast enough. And as it is, because of the Blitzkrieg, they just drove right past the Maginot Forts. Just like, yeah, whatever. So, yeah, wasn't good. Anyway, these guys are in low supply because, right, so that's the Second Army with Bradley in it. And he's got corps under him. I'm thinking I need another one. A Third Army group with Bradley in charge. Now, if we take this lot here, okay, take them all out. That one there will need to move up. And then these guys will have to get attached to a new corps. And then this is the Third Army group. Let's have a look. The second are Bradley. So what I might do is increase Bradley there. Oh, there we go, see? There's Almond. We'll put him in there. And then this Third Army group, we'll put Bradley in charge of, because Bradley's got a great amount of skill and experience and all the rest of it. So So there's the second army with all the various corps in it. So what we need to do then is this corps has these guys in it, and we are going to need to create a new corps. So let's see. Oh yeah, handy. He looks handy. So we'll create a new corps there. So that's the 11th corps, hopefully. Now the question is, who can we put in charge of the 11th? Let's see. Now what we could do is take General Handy Andy, wherever the hell he is. Yes. What about this guy? So he's Weidmeyer, and then bring him up. Can we put him in there? Yes, we can. There we go. So the 11th Corps. Did we do that right? I'm not sure we did now. 11th Corps, and there's the 11th Corps with, yeah, no, I'm not sure that's right. Okay, so 11th Corps, 10th and 11th Corps, and then there's supposed to be a goddamn army somewhere. See, these guys should all be detached. So Bradley with the 2nd Army Group. Okay, he should have, the hell? Oh God. 3rd Army Group, sorry. Okay, so the 2nd Army needs to be attached to the 3rd Army Group. So the 2nd Army, which consists of the 7th Corps, to these fellas, okay. So there's the 2nd Army. Okay. So there's the 3rd Army Group. The 2nd Army will have multiple corps underneath it. So it should have the 5th, 6th, 5th, 7th and 8th. So it's got the 7th. So it should have the 5th onto the 3rd Army, and the 8th as well onto the 3rd Army Group. Here we go. So now you see we've got the 3rd Army Group containing, oh no, that's wrong. Ah, damn, not right. So the thing is, I want to get my organisation sorted out properly. So you have an army group which consists of multiple armies. So you can't have so there we go. So there's the corps. So the 2nd Army. Okay. So what we need to do then is we need to add in into the 2nd Army here, 2nd Army, and then these guys, they're in the 2nd Army, good. These guys need to be added to the 2nd Army, and these guys are already in the 2nd, good. Are those guys in? Yes, they are. So this is what gives us our breakdown, hopefully, anyway. So what we should have is the 3rd Army Group here with the 2nd Army underneath it, and then multiple corps. See? So that means then that some of these fellas here can join some of the corps. So that means then that the 7th Corps needs some people. So we'll attach him to the 7th. It also means that the 6th and the 8th and the 5th also need some as well. So we'll attach them. There's the 8th. It's Daisy. And these guys will go into the 5th. So you're now starting to see proper structure. So good mixture of infantry and armour. So we need 5th Corps needs some more infantry, I think. Let's see. So we'll put that into the 5th Corps. Top level. So there's the 2nd Army. So let's just pause that a second, because the 2nd Army will then have this army. So what I've got still plenty of time to actually create more armies and more corps underneath it. I think the 2nd Army can have one more corps underneath it. So, you know, that's definitely what we're looking for here. So, let's go to the top level again. This is all really boring stuff, but this is kind of organisational 101, and it's been a bit lax for me recently, so please, no jokes. As in, the organisation of my corps hierarchy has been rather lax. So, oh, that's a shortcut. Excellent. So we know how to do that now. So if we go there. Huh. Okay, maybe shortcuts don't work. That's encouraging. Anyway. So, as you can see, it's pretty much it. Anyway, so the 7th Corps need... So you've got infantry. I'd say the 7th Corps need another infantry. So we're not going to have much joy because they're all taken. So let's give them another armoured one. Let's check that. So there we go. So you've now kind of got the limit, I think. Yeah, see. Maximum strength is... Now, the question is, how many can he have? Okay. No, it doesn't say. So, there's the 4 divisions. You need to upgrade it in order to have more divisions in there. So, the question is, who is unassigned? He's in the 7th. He's not assigned to anyone. So there's the 12th Corps. And let's find a good Major General to put in charge of the 12th Corps. None of them there. Let's see, who can we put in there? Oh, he'll be good. Freeman. Let's promote him. Find the 12th Corps. Now, where is that guy? Oh, I've lost him now. Bollocks. Oh well. There he is. Okay, so that's Freeman. And he will now attach to the 2nd Army. So what we should have now is, there's the 12th Corps down the bottom, see? Wonderful organisation, see? So 7th Corps, 8th Corps, 9th Corps, 12th Corps, 5th Corps, sorry. And then the 12th Corps down the bottom, all under the 2nd Army. And controlled by the 3rd Army group, which is just confusing as hell. So, yeah, whatever. Anyway, so now we've kind of got the proper organisation as we should have it. And I think... So the Rough Riders Division now needs to be added to the 12th Corps, if I'm right in thinking. Yes. Who else does not been assigned? No. So that's the only thing I wish I could do. Go click, 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 and it would bring up a little thing there. But that's just my personal preference, just to make it that little bit easier to have to keep going. Select. Select. There's probably a shortcut that I don't know about, and I'm probably being a complete spanner. But unfortunately, you guys know me well enough to know the chances of that are probably quite high anyway. So this is where most of the HQ are. Let's just put a leader in there for those Marines. Those Marines are going to stay put. So what will happen is that the Corps commanders will move up. So we'll have the likes of these Corps commanders here. We'll move them up. And we'll get this guy also moving up, and we'll get the other corps moving up, And then, let's see, we'll have the second army move up a little bit, and we'll leave the other guy at the bottom. And then once that's done, we can move them all the way up here. So, I mean, pretty much we've got that area there now. Now, hopefully, the transport has made it back there, which it has. We can then get rid of... Actually, was that Marshall? Yeah. 9th Marine Corps. See, I'm thinking I want to get Marshall over there. See, look at these guys. See? So, let's get rid of that one. Rid of that one. Stick them all on a boat. And send them over to France. Yay. Now, hopefully, we should be able to rebase them straight in there. Now, these fellas can move up. And these guys, with the exception of the 12th Corps, can also move up. Aha! Looky here. We're about to take Spain entirely, so good support there of the English. There's 2 guys there. What are they assigned to? They're part of the 7th Corps, and he's part of the 7th Corps, so that's okay. So you can see them all here. See, look at that, isn't that beautiful? And that means then that what I can do, that if I've got the second army, I can then create a new army that arrives with the new guys and then organise them accordingly as well. Which will just make things significantly easier. Now, where is the 10th Corps? That's fine. Where's the 11th Corps? So, we've still got the 11th Corps here. Who are the 11th Corps under? Ah, okay, that's interesting. Let's put the 11th Corps under the 2nd Army. There we go. And then, so there's the 11th Corps. And then these guys should be detached and made into their own army. So let's create that as the 13th Corps maybe? We'll see. And then we'll attach the 13th Corps. Nope. Gonna have to create a new one. There you go, the 5th Army. And then we'll attach the 5th Army to the 3rd Army group. There we go. So that's correct, because then that means that, yeah, there we go, 13th Corps. And then what we'll do is we'll attach the 11th Corps to the 5th Army. And see all these fellas, see all these guys are not attached to any corps at all. So we'll need to sort them out. So, the Marine Corps will have to set up separately. When the Marine Corps commander arrives, he'll bring him in and we'll assign him to them. Until that time, where's the 9th Corps? They're down there with an armed division, and the 6th Corps are in Italy. See, and the 4th Army is in Italy with the 4th Corps. And it's these guys need to be attached to the 4th Army. There we go. That's how it should be. And the 6th Marine Corps has all Marines in it, which is exactly what I want. Now, let's see. Get them to attack. These guys are in poor supply because they're the Marine Corps. Let's select and move him up into the middle there. Unfortunately, that's into the hills. There's not really much I can do about that. Okay, so organisational wise, we're looking a lot better. So there's all the other corps that I organised earlier. Here's the 5th Army. So these guys can be attached to... See, can we put them in the... Yeah, we can put them in the 12th. And, oh god, that's an armoured core entirely. Holy crap, that's nasty. And then another light armoured one can be attached to 13th. We'll have another light armoured in the 13th. And another light armoured in the 13th. So the 13th is pretty substantial now. Now the 11th Corps should be part of the 5th Army, which is part of the 5th Army group. Now, let's just put a guy... Oh god, so many uninspiring leaders, it's just sickening. See, Major General Handy. That guy should not be in that position. Should be in that one. Okay. Lack of skilled... come up. Look. See what I mean? Look. Make him up a promotion one. Make him there. And put Booth back in there. Or Wyman. There we go. So at least we've got skilled guys in the commanding levels rather than corps commanders. So that's a better option. So there you go. There's the 5th Army with the 13th and the 11th. There's the 2nd Army. And now, if I'm right in thinking, the 11th Corps has nobody. So we need to put them into the 11th Corps. So that means... No, what the hell are they doing? Anyway, what is the 9th Corps attached to? Nothing. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. The 6th Corps, they should be attached to the 4th Army. Now, who is good in this? Oh god, I've got a bunch of numpties leading it. Oh, good god. Promote him. Promote him. And we'll put Edie in charge if it lets us. There we go. Wowzers. This is the kind of thing you need to know, really, because this is kind of key to your organisation, making sure that all the bonuses that you would get from your commanders, you actually have available to you. So here's the 9th Corps, with no sodding leader. See, look. That guy. He's a bloody corps commander, for crying out loud. So we'll put Larkin in there. And we'll put Lemnitzer in there. Wow. Anyway. So, as you can see, the 4th Army there, which should be that one. Yep. 2nd Army group, 4th Army is the one that's attacking Italy. So far there's only 2 corps attacking Italy, as far as I can tell anyway. These guys should all be, there you go, the 4th Army. See? The 8th Corps. And who are these guys? Ah, they're not attached to anybody. So we'll attach them to that corps there. And these guys, these attached... Oh, for God's sake. The lucky 7th. Oh, they're attached. That's good. These guys, are they? Yes. Yes. Okay, that's a better sign than it was, so... We'll see what happens. Oh, anyway, so as you can see, we pushed them out of there. Now, hopefully, has the transport been loaded? Yes, it has. So we can unpause it. So we're wasting that on reinforcement. Let's put that back to prioritize production. We really need that to prioritize and get our production underway. What? We've lost Barry? Where the hell is Barry? Oh, there it is. Okay, let's push back in there then. And let's push into there. So, unfortunately, the thingy of Italy, the doodah of Italy has kind of ground to a halt a little bit, as you can see. We don't seem to have any advantages there. Yeah, that's not good. I don't think I'm going to have enough troops to take Rome. So, it's possible I may need to transfer some people over from Spain. We'll see. We shall see. So, as you can see, Marines are remaining there. These guys are all moving up. Right, now, the question is, if I can move these guys this way, and then another bunch of them, see, they're all moving into there, or are they? Oh, lady. Yes, they are. So, get rid, oh, there you go, they've all just moved. Thank you. And we'll send these guys up the middle, and then obviously minus those two. We'll send those following on behind there, and then they'll move up there and support kind of in the middle, I guess. So, okay, so let's see. Yeah, I'm not happy with the situation here. I think it's because Marines don't really offer enough kind of support there. I think I have to pull those guys over, and use them to force attack. So I'll just leave them there and leave them to defend for the time being. My Marines are attacking that, and they've then attacked in. So we won that battle pretty substantially, and my organisation's pretty low on those guys. So I've got to watch those. Let's see how we get on up here. My fellas are all moving in. This is wonderful news. And these guys can all move up. Right, so I don't want to move the second army group up yet. I'll leave him down there, even though he's substantially far away. Let's move those all up to there. Here we go. Move them up as well. Wonder Fuel. Now, Saint-Nazaire. See, now the question is, how am I going to do this? Okay, so what I'm going to do is actually put slightly more of a detailed plan together, maybe. And what we'll call this Operation Slut Factor 1. Okay, so what we're going to do is, I'm thinking, correction there, and I really need to send some troops that way. So, but the trouble is, do I go for you know what, I think I need to go for Cherbourg. So if I go right up the middle there with a set of troops and literally just cut them off, that will encircle that lot. So what I can do is I can get rid of this one. Whoops, where are you going? Oh, for God's sake. Undo. Undo again. So we'll just save that. So those guys can just stay there for the time being. Let's move them up. And let's see, or should we? Let's move those guys there. And then if we move these guys there, then I can have them kind of 3 abreast and just go right up the middle to Carentan and Caen and Cherbourg. And then that will give us a port to operate off out of England, which will be splendiferously wonderful. So, Hairy Plains. Oh, look at this. I'm just going to put them in the battleship fleet to start with. And put these guys in the 3rd Army in Washington, D.C. Because, let's see, oh, for God's sake. Who is the person still assigned? Oh, detach. Thank you. Come again. Oh, spanner. Anyway. Oh, of course. Yes. I know why. So, here we go. Let's just detach this. And we shall assign them to the 5th Army. There we go. So that's better. Now we've got the ability to push up with a massive force. The only thing is, you know what? I'm thinking I need to send these buggers to Italy. Yeah, I've got to send them to Italy, because otherwise we're not going to make any kind of progress. Rebase. Sorry, fellas. I've got to send you to lovely Italy. These guys here. Let's see. Jean de Mont. Pretty sure that was a coffee liqueur or something. No, it's creme de menthe, isn't it? Duh. Anyway, moving swiftly on that aside, blah, blah, blah. As you can see, things are not so good here. So let's move these in here. Oh, the Marines are doing well there. And these fellas here are also doing splendiferously. So let's move these guys in here. And then once these guys have joined up with that lot, we'll hit them hard. And also, obviously, we'll land my other guys in with Spruance. So there's the Ranger Task Force, even though they're badly... We'll put them under the 4th Army. There we go. So, the only thing is, let's go back here. And... where is it? Is it here? There we go. So, USS Wasp. What I need to do is, I need to go Wasp, Hornet, Essex, Intrepid. And there we go. Oh, don't tell me it's crashed. Bloody hell, it has as well. Oh, lag. Joy. Ugh. So there we go. Now the only drawback is these guys do not have their bloody cags. Which is a bit of a worry. Now, I can only assume that the cags are on their way. Okay. So we're going to have to build 4 parallel cags. And we're going to have to put them right up the top. Because we need them fast. In fact, we need double that. Go. Because carriers without cags are useless. Anyway. So there's the transport on their way with those guys. Are excellent. We'll move those fine fellas in there. Let's see how things are going here. Move these boys up. And move these fellas there. That's an awfully lot. Jesus Christ, look at that, man. That is just a phenomenally large amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 66,000 men. Shit a brick. Wow. Let's take some sounds here. If we can. What are these fellas doing? Okay. We've won. Okay, so we'll get rid of those two. What are these guys doing? So, close. And get them to move up the left side and support. Actually, we'll get them to go right up the middle with the other guys. Oh. The Australians have cancelled their trade agreement, the gits. That's just rude. Okay, so hopefully, yes, trooper armours. So let's see, get rid of, boom, boom. 4th Army. So what we'll need to do then is, okay, detach all of those just for the time being. And then we will put these guys under the 4th Army. So hopefully, yeah, that's right. And then we shall, that should be the 4th Army, which needs to have these guys out. And what's the sodding else the 4th? Oh. We'll leave those in there because they got the 4th Army. So actually what we'll do is we'll call it the Army Group. So what we'll do is we'll then, these guys we will detach from there and add to the 4th Army Group. And then we shall put, no, sorry. Let's see who we've got. Major 1. Whoa. The 4th Corps. There we go. Marshal. We'll make him the commander of the army group. There we go. That's better. And then we can put some random nobody in there. So as you can see, that's a lot better. And we can get in there and twat them. Leave those guys there as they've got infantry moving in on them. These guys here, their HQ. See, that's the problem. I need to move the Marine Corps back one. And these guys need to move there. And these guys need to move there. So, these guys will remain there. Oh, I'm being attacked by Italian planes. Oh no. Okay, so we're moving up here. The question is, can we get Paris back? No, I'll leave it for the time being. Sorry, French guys who might be watching, but I want to get to Corentin and Cherbourg, as that gives us radar and that gives us a hold, and it actually circumvents Brittany, which I think is a good thing. So let's just take that. See, the Brits are just all over the place there. All over them. Like a cheap suit. So, all this fighting on the beaches and all that crap. It's what it's all about, boys and girls. It's what it's all about. So, let's have a look. Italians, how are you doing? Right, so these guys need to be attached to their own corps. So who is the most... screw it, doesn't matter. Create. The 14th Corps, which can take 4 of these, and then another one, which will be the 15th Corps. Okay, so... attach. He's already attached the 14th. Him. Attach to the 14th. Him. Attach to the 14th. Him. Can go on the 14th as well. So the question is, we can find the 14th in here, which we can. There's that guy. See, nice combination of light armour. And now the 14th Corps attaches to the 4th Army. So that means then the 4th Army, as you can see, has multiple corps under it, which is exactly what we're after. And hopefully the 15th Corps can be attached to the 4th Army as well, which it can. Oh, heavens above. Oh, I'm being attacked. Holy crap, Ola, look at that. Wow. Okay, so we'll pull back off that. And let's pull back one. Let's pause it for a second while we organise our shit. These guys, they are not attached. Can they go in the 14th Corps? They can. How many have I got in the 14th? There we go, there's 5. Actually, to be honest, I think I need 1 more armour in the 14th Corps. But I don't have it, it's mostly infantry. Testicles, never mind. And then, let's see, nope. As expected. Buffalo Soldiers. Great song. Okay, so if we look at this here, so here we have the 4th Army, and then that Seattle Transport Fleet, which we don't really worry about. So there's the 6th Corps, which is there. Okay. And here is, so we're going to move those guys back. That HQ can move back 1. This HQ, which is the 4th Army group, which is attached to no one. Detach them from there. So the 4th Army group has the 4th Army in it, which is consisting of the corps, which is what we're after. 14th Corps is currently low on strength. We'll see. How goes production? Mountain infantry, see. Won't get them until 1944. Bugger. Okay, so is there anybody in here not attached to a group? Okay, so they're not attached. They need to go in the 15th. And these aren't attached. They'll need to go into... Oh, God. Another one? Where's the 9th Marine Corps? 9th Marine Corps needs to attach to the 4th Army. There we go. So you've got the 9th Marine Corps, 6th Corps, and then these guys. Now the question is, how many are in the 9th Marine Corps? Right, so these guys can be attached to the 9th Marines, and these guys can be attached to the 9th Marines. That means these guys will need to create a new corps and be attached to it, and that corps will then have to be attached to a new army. Wow. So what we're after is we'll take that corps. No, can't do it. We'll create that army. No, can't do that. Create that one. Now what we're after is a... Now what we're after is a new army. So we need to take a corps, detach it, add new army. There we go. So there's the 6th army. And then the 6th army will be attached to the 4th army group. Meaning, what I might do then is take the Marine Corps and just stick them in the 6th army. And then in the 6th army, so there you go, there's Marine Corps. I will take these guys and stick them in the 4th army. That means then I've got everyone organised. So there's the 11th Corps, 13th, 5th Army, and then I've got the 4th Army group with the 4th Army, which has got the multiple corps in it. I'm just wondering actually if I should have this guy attached to the 4th Army group, which is that one there. So yeah, so there we go, he's got that one in there, top level. That's better. So there's the 4th Army, which should... so the 4th Army group should consist of these 16th Corps. What are they doing there? They should go into the 4th Army as well. So there we go. So let's just promote him for a second, get him in there. Corps, promote, get in. I don't want to have any... I know they're just nameless. These guys are commando types, so it'll get him in there and it'll get him experience. Now the thing is, who do I give the 6th Army to? Okay, so Corps, Lieutenant General Richardson. Crap. No, can't do that one. So that's the 2nd Army. Ignore that. Okay. So, the 5th Army, ignore for the time being. 3rd Army, ignore for the time being. It's the 4th Army group. With the 4th Army, ignore. And then these guys... Nah, it doesn't matter. Okay. So there's the 4th Army. And these guys should be attached to a different corps. So the question is, the 9th Corps doesn't report to anyone, the 2nd Army group does not report to anyone, and the 3rd Army is out in the middle of bumblefuck nowhere. So there's the 6th Marine Corps. That's good. But it's not great because the 6th Marine Corps should be within the 6th Army. There we go. Now, if that hasn't made your brain hurt, I don't know what will, because it's certainly made mine hurt. So, let's get rid of all of these HQs. Oh, that's a point. Damn it. I needed to find a good leader for the 6th Army. Bugger, bugger, bugger. So. Oh, where are all these guys? Oh, they're all there. Let's send the whole CAG over to there. As that's probably where they need to be. In which case I can cancel the production of the CAG. I knew it. Oh, God damn it, they've attacked one of my HQs. Cheeky gits. Okay, so the 6th Army still has no sodding leader, and I need to sort that out. So, who is a good corps commander currently? Don't have any really. Whoa. Okay, so who's got the most experience? Oh, this guy. So we'll take him, promote him, and promote Thomas into his place. And then the 6th Army should go to Kate's. There we go. So he's got 2 Marine Corps under him, which is great. Now, the thing is, didn't I... Yeah, I did. Yeah, so 2 Marine Corps underneath him, which is great. So he is basically the Marine Corps commander. So the 6th Army is basically consisting of the Marines. Wonderful. So these cags here should right now so right rebase the carrier, and then the 9th rebase the carrier. There we go. Anyway, pause. Oh God, look at this. We need to get these boys moved up fast. Move. 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 So as you can see, the flipping English have kind of left me behind. Slightly annoying. And we'll send these guys for Le Havre. Okay. See how those guys get on as these guys all move up. Excellent. Okay. Italy. See, that's better. That's now 44%. And the guys are doing better. And then we need to get rid of all that lot. And then send them all over there. Okay, there we go. So hopefully that should be better. These guys are a little bit out of position, but I'm going to send them down there to finish off those fellas. These guys are remaining in place. They're doing good. These guys are about to have an extremely bad day as I move in to hit Rome with everything. These guys can attack there. I know I'm not supposed to use the Marines to attack hilly area, but really, what can I do? Okay, so let's unpause. English are moving out there. Let's get these fellas up. Let's get them to... actually, you know what? Let's send them to Paris. I want this armoured brigade to go to Paris. Or, actually, you know what? Send that there. Actually, let's send them to Caen. Them to Paris. And these to Cherbourg. And these fellas as well. We will follow up through the middle. And all of these guys should all be moving as well. Right, so what's this? Trident Division. 3rd Army, Washington, D.C. So, that's a 50-50, as you can see. We'll see. What I might do actually is when some of these guys here, we'll send them into there, a little bit of the Deadeye divisions, send them in. Actually, no, we don't want to send the Deadeyes. We'll send the Deadeyes there. What we want to find see armoured, AT, AA, yeah, we'll send those guys in there. They can offer a little bit of support. These guys are going to move into there. These guys are going to move into there. And these guys will continue to take what's left of Italy. So, more. Marine Division under the 3rd Army, I'm afraid, sorry. As I can't really deploy them here, I can only deploy them in the US, I think. But I guess I'll find out later. So, production, I think, let's just pause it. I think I may not need to, because I might need them to rebase a carrier, and then these guys to rebase a carrier. Base a carrier. Yeah, that's a shitload of planes. So 2, 4, 6, 8. So as you can see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, that's a lot of. So a shitload of planes. Okay, so what else do I have in there? Do I have cruisers? Do I have any destroyers? No, I don't. Now the question is, what do I have around here? I don't really have anything. I need some destroyers, really. I don't want to send my guys over unescorted. See, that's my big fear. Light cruisers, heavy cruisers, destroyers. So, if I was to change it up, so I take out 2 of the destroyer divisions, make them into their own air navy. Now, what's over here? Okay, they're okay. The cavalry's holding Guam. Love it. So there's Nimitz with the Pacific Task Force. Let's send him out to patrol. And we'll send the submarines out eventually. Oh, come on. Patrol. So, there's another one out there patrolling. Okay, so. Oh, God. Japan's going to be a major ball ache to deal with. Look at that. Going to lose India, pretty much. But we need to focus on Europe. I just don't have the troops at the moment to do the focusing or the... Maybe once we've captured Italy. I don't know, we'll see. Trouble is, more IC and everything that they've got, it's going to make them harder to defeat. Unless, of course, we do what historically everyone else did and drop a nuke on them. But I don't think they'll like that somehow. Hopefully the English are pushing back. Transport fleet. Okay. So let's see how this is progressing. Oh, there we go. That's better. Good. We've won the Battle of Front, or Frossin, or Frosty, or Frosione, or whatever the sodding it calls itself. So we're pushing those guys back. Oh, armoured. Push those guys into there. Attack commenced. Okay, and hopefully we can head that armoured division off. Oh, Manfredonia. Good old Manfredonia. Nice girl. Anyway, as you can see, look at that. Oh, holy hell. Armoured division against garrison troops. And we're hitting them from behind. This is nice. See, they're going for Caen. And these fellas are going for France. Or Paris, I should say. Paris or bust. That's what it's all about. And all my HQ guys are moving up as well, as you can see. So hopefully these guys will not be out of supply for too long. That's my concern. Oh god, look at that. 97. So yeah, it's looking okay there. And Italy is looking superb. And the Greeks are taking back Greece. Good for them. Okay, so weirdness or what? Okay. Right, we have won the Battle of Cherbourg. We have won it. Excellent. Cherbourg is ours. Which means we might be able to get a nice fleet up there to support. I don't know. Let's see. Let's do a patrol with the USS Ranger et al. Patrol. Come on, guys. Patrol. Thank you. Okay, so that's looking spangly. So as you can see, we've essentially cut off Brittany. However, that still seems to be an issue. Whether or not Vichy France will remain Vichy France is entirely up to them. So, as you can see, oh, there you go. Good-o. And let's see. These guys should be moving in to support that lot, and then we basically hit Rome hard. Might have to hit them from Tivoli, from the plains. So we hit them basically from this area, from the plains, and then up there from Tivoli as well at the same time. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. As you can see, everyone's in the process of moving to where they need to be. Oh, look at that. Whoa, holy crap, those guys are fast. Doesn't look like Paris has been defended, which is surprising. But we'll see. Let's move them up to there. Okay. Oh. Yes, you may have my close air support. I'm more than happy to help the Canadians. Anytime. As you can see, we're attacking Paris, or attacking towards Paris. Yeah, okay, don't have our trade agreement. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this week, guys. Oh, enforce conquer on Portugal. So, Portugal has been conquered, and we have just taken Paris. So, that's good news. And obviously, we are currently fighting in Italy. So you guys will have to wait and see what happens. Because it's all going to happen very soon. Yeah, so there we go. The only drawback, obviously, is... Where's Berlin? Oh, crap. Don't tell me they're taking Berlin already. Oh, Jesus, look where the bloody Russians are. Holy crap. They are only a few from Russia. Look at that, man. Yeah, I may have left this too late, but I guess we'll find out. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.